The thoughts of the panel there. Overall, looking at the draft, they seem to be quite comfortable with what Makoto and 23 have got their hands on this game with the SF and the Ember.
Yep.
Do you sort of care to agree with them there?
Yeah, I agree with both the points from Brian and Effie, actually, quite much so. I think it's a lot up to Talon to dictate early pace of the game and pressure. If they can do that, they definitely can shut down Spirit. But if the game starts to slow down, I see Spirit probably just able to win that later stage of the game.
Oh!
But this is a very aggressive lineup that Talon's got.
And Yatoro, he's walked into the wrong part of the map here. Talon waiting with the full 5 of them there. And 23, he'll claim the first blood.
They really like this SF counter pick versus the Doom. It's something that was going on in their region during DPC constantly. I saw Geek Slate doing it. I think I saw like most of the SEA teams. Doom was getting first picked. They even were first 2 picking Shadow Fiend to counter it. So this is something they're very comfortable with. So for me, yeah, I like Talon as long as they can just stay aggressive, dictate early game. And in theory, they should be able to. I agree with the fact that this Nature's Prophet, he absolutely can exploit the fact that they lack some deep push. They will have, of course, some like the Frost Shield and stuff like that on towers and stuff, but will that be enough? It's a 5-position Lich, of course, so let's see how it all goes down.
And you think kind of in this mid lane in particular as well, that Makoto on the Ember will be able to achieve much more than Lyle can on the Ricky in the early game?
Yeah, he should be able to live. He should be able to farm, and they should be able to make a lot of early aggressive moves, so it looks good. Of course, the Cloud is going to get stronger and stronger. Bottom jabs, I've seen this quite a bit lately. He just kills the range creep immediately. So when you see this coming out, this is them wanting to dominate lane. It's a Nature's Prophet versus Ursa. Ursa absolutely struggles in this matchup since he's just going to constantly get hit from these treants and he can't really trade versus them very easily. And yeah, Makoto, you just play around Flame Guard. There's nothing that Ricky can do. Of course, you just can't break it in any way and you're just able to pretty much free farm his December Spirit. So lanes look strong and early game definitely should be in favor of Talon unless some crazy stuff goes down, which is definitely possible because it is Spirit.
Sure, and at the end of the day, if time does go on and Yatoro is able to get his farm, this does look like a pretty nice late game for an Ursa to be in.
Absolutely. Can definitely just eat these squishy heroes. But is he going to get there? Is he going to be able to get the farm? We shall see. Because while I'm talking about Makoto able to get free farm, the thing is too, the Ricky should be able to just get that free farm also.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not like he's not gonna shut down the Ricky.
Sure, there's gonna be the damage to the Flame Guard, but you're a Ricky. You've got this high base regen. Once that Ring of Hell's out, you're not gonna be dying in this 1v1.
No.
The HP regen's too much.
No, it's just gonna come down to the rotations from the Ench and the Nature's Prophet to take tower, and what's Laurel gonna be able to do when they start surrounding him with creeps and stuff like that. So we'll see how that does happen. Yatoro just going full stat mode. We're seeing this a lot from most of these safe laners. Just Wraith Band, double branch, quelling. You have a Lich on your side. It's all about him feeding you the regen so that you can have this more successful lane. Because it can be very difficult. And right now, so far, Yatoro's doing an excellent job down here.
Mirror and Ollie keeping one another low there.
Yeah, toying with each other.
Was maybe looking for a chance again with the Starstorm, but Ollie already salving up.
I really prefer when I see these Miranas. Yes, you want arrow. Oh, Miposhka. You might just die. One more hit. He's okay. I prefer when I see these Miranas. I know we saw Boxy do it the other day when he had like the Starstorm and the arrow and he just got super punished versus the Ench. I think it's just so much safer going for the Leap Starstorm most times. And you can snipe couriers. It just feels very nice with these Miranas.
And we'll manage to reach in under the tower and take that one down.
Yep.
23's courier gone.
He's got to be careful. Another impetus in 2 seconds. Ali, he's chasing him. He actually gets it off.
A lot of damage, but not quite enough. Very far in the stick was that.
That was scary. I like something else that they were mentioning. Mid.
Makoto.
He actually skills chains.
Is it going to be enough to help him get the kill? Nah, not quite. It's always very, very difficult. Lyle, he's actually going to opt for the TP back to the tower. Make sure he doesn't miss out on any of these creeps coming in.
He got both runes. He took away both of those water runes away from Makoto. Quite a big deal.
Back down bottom, they do end up getting the kill. Top lane trying to go for Ollie, but 22's going to be able to line up the razors and turn and take down Collapse. We'll lose Ollie, but 23 picking up a kill.
He'll take that. So something I like that they were mentioning on panel also is not only is this SF, of course, very good versus the Doom, but the change in Enchantress, of course, it takes longer for you to get those higher level creeps, but the slow on heroes, it's very potent now. 5.5 seconds 5 seconds at all levels. So it can definitely just continue to punish this Doom up here. And do not opt to help out Mikoto for the bottle. He's got the refill anyway in a second around the water rune. But yeah, Laurel, free farming as well. He's got his Ring of Health. He's going to have very early timing on this Meteor Hammer. Maybe that's the deep push, you know? Just the Meteor Hammer versus the summons that are going to come in. Sure. And yeah, Yatoro honestly doing better than I'd anticipated down bottom. He is 22 and 4, 22 to set them down
top lane.
Nature's Prophet. And
they're going in with the Scorched Turf onto 23. They'll get him.
Oh, wow.
They see the chance there to just charge straight in on towards him. They'll look towards Ollie as well. They'll get both the kills. Team Spirit.
They gave the small creep. They left it open for Collapse. He got the best, in my opinion, the best creep you can get on Doom. That chain lightning is absurd.
Bottom.
They get a kill.
They do also manage to slow down Q enough to allow Yatoro to get in and swipe him down.
Big stuff.
Team Spirit getting some action now on these side lanes.
That is, top is the big, like, that is actually incredible how they're able to run down the SF. Of course, yeah, like I said, it was, I mean, the chain lightning on the Doom, but still, that is some impressive stuff that they're able to find 23.
I mean, how easily can they look to go again at top?
He still has the chain lightning, so if, I mean, if the SF steps up too far, it's a couple of these chain lightnings that will add up. Mikoto did not actually have the mana. He had the mango, but didn't get the mango off into the chains there. He's starting to get the push going, though.
It's alright. He wants to get aggressive again down bottom. Gonna try and look towards Q.
Q could be in trouble.
I think he is. A couple more hits and Yatoro will be able to take him out. We'll see if Jabs can get anything in return. He's towards Miposhka, but Miposhka's got the pull. Miposhka will go down. But Yatoro, he might just be able to find Jabs in return. He'll have the Earth Shock again in a second. He's trying his best with the body blocks of the treants, but Yatoro can still get in, take him out, get the kill. He's getting quite a bit of action, this Ursa in the safe lane. 3 kills already here for the bet.
This is a very impressive safe lane from them. That Nature's Prophet, which tends to do very well versus Ursa at the early game. Oh, eye problem.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, they're all right? What's going on here?
I mean, it's not Yatoro having the eye problem.
No, it's not Miposhka.
No. I mean, it was Collapse who paused, right? It didn't look like he had an eye problem. He just killed the Shadow Fiend. Hope he's all right. This is impressive stuff with the early game here already.
Well, the fact that Spirit are getting these kills.
Yeah, Doom lane versus SF. SF is picked as the counter. They get a kill. Bottom, Nature's Prophet is usually that one that has that very good lane versus him too. This is a very good start for them to be able to get their Ursa online, get this Ricky going as well too. Because yeah, he's going to have Meteor Hammer pretty much done any second now. Oh, this is good stuff. Should be a very fun mid game then, if that's the case. It's going to come down to lots of execution. Talon's still slightly ahead in the lane, but only this light.
Now we'll see.
All right, Collapse, 3 points in Scorched Earth. He's got Chain Lightning, so depending on lane positioning, can definitely look to pressure this SF if he sees the opportunity, but has to be, I mean, unless they're just like full diving with a double wave, 23 should be much safer up here now. Now it's actually scary for Jabs to perhaps return to the bottom lane. So that does mean that the Ursa, yeah, he's going to have some pretty damn good free farm. Laurel, he's expecting the rotations coming toward this mid tower right now, putting a ward down for himself. Is there a Dust or Sentry? There's a Sentry on the Tiny.
They want to get in onto 23 top, unless they're considering it. And this time they won't be able to quite push in straight away with the creep wave. Mirror taking a lot of damage here.
Collapse also doing quite a bit himself.
Alms for the dead.
Catapult will go into tower range. 23 will be happy about that. And 23, he has bought a raindrop, so it does have a bit of protection now versus that chain lightning, but it's going to get burned away quickly.
Much tougher to sort of find those opportunities to charge in on him, and you can only imagine that Talon will be prepared with TPs.
Yeah, I think that's what, I mean, Q is holding TP. He's got it available. He's sitting around mid right now with Mikoto. But Laurel, I think the Meteor Hammer, it's about to be delivered. On top, constant battles. Q actually makes the move.
Yeah, needed to come in. They were getting aggressive again here, Spirit.
He's spamming them down though. This chain lightning, this Starstorm.
Gonna be able to get him.
Mira. Oh, what a play.
23 trying to line up some raises. It's got jabs coming in from the side as well. Collapse pretty low. We catch him in the sprout. 23 able to step up.
He missed.
They still get the kill.
And they'll get on top of Mira. Oh, bit of a late mango usage. Mira will be able to get away.
All right, Mira's out.
Oopsie.
Well, they do get able to take down the Doom, take down Collapse.
But Ursa getting a free lane.
That's true.
That is very nice for Yotaro.
On track for a good Battle Fury timing this game.
And Jabs looking to make the move. I mean, they said 4 heroes top, so says a lot about how they're feeling right now. Laurel. They get the chains on him.
See if they've got the damage. The protection's there from Miposhka. They can't go for this anymore, Talon.
Good rotations from the support Spirit. They know that they're side lane. They know that the Ursa's safe, so it opens up the map for the Miposhka to move around and protect his buddies. Lanes are kind of being broken already at this point. I feel like for Spirit, they're pretty happy, even though the 3 cores are farming well on this side of town. I think they're happy with the way things are kind of going down. Mira, that's the last leap. They know.
They're chasing. Slight change from Makoto. They'll take Mira down.
Town still wanting to be the ones that play incredibly aggressive this game. They do not want to slow pace down pretty much ever when they are playing versus this greedier draft. Yeah, very good timings for Yotaro. Perseverance done, Treads, Wraith Band. As we said, very good timing for him. And Laurel, he's already starting to get some meteor hammers onto the mid tower.
I mean, who would you imagine will be looking to go down to that bottom lane from Talon to try and make this early game for us a little less comfortable?
I don't think Jabs can just jungle. I think Jabs has to go down there. Q still lingering around the mid lane. Laurel.
We're stepping up.
Sentry.
He's going to be out of Sentry range now, though.
Tons of rotations. Top rune.
Oh, late call by the setup there.
Mira is really owning in this early game. 4-2-1 so far. Very high level. Gonna have early arcane boots. And yeah, the greed, it's starting to kick in already. So I believe it's 2 components of Battle Fury. Midas finished on the Doom. Yeah, Spirit, feeling good. And I mean, honestly, at this rate, Laurel might just get the mid tower before Talon's actually able to, with the way he's applying the meteor hammers. And so far, we've not seen an Enchantress creep in the mid lane. We've not seen a Nature's Prophet creep in mid lane either.
And we'll find Miposhka hiding in the trees there. Good quick setup from Q. So definitely not able to do quite as much around this mid lane and bottom lane as they may have wanted to hit Talon so far.
Now they rotate the Ench bottom. Gonna start to slow down this Ursa. It is gonna be the Mask of Madness build for 23. The old school right-click build we've seen from the SF. Can they get the Doom here?
Bottom lane.
Bottom also,
Miposhka, he's just gonna lay down the Chain Frost and they're gonna go for the kill.
Oh, man.
Indeed, top lane.
There's a Doom, but he's got lifesteal and he's just fine.
So a little bit of something here for 23. Getting that kill and tanking the Doom.
Yotaro is going to have one of the faster Battle Furies I think I've seen. And as we've mentioned, he was in what could have been a tough lane.
Gonna be a problem, and as well because this game potentially could be quite a nice one for the Ursa.
Absolutely.
You kind of get those first, you get kind of your 3 core items. You're gonna be having a great time running around.
Now we'll see Jabs make the rotation toward mid, but it's 11 minutes in. They're gonna make reactions. They're gonna make moves on the side of Spirit. They even get the meteor hammer.
Not quite able to get the angle there. Too many creeps blocking. Still a fair bit of damage done though. Makoto, he's going to be able to jump back in with the slide chains, and that will be the setup needed to take Mira down.
Miposhka, he really wants this Ember.
I mean, Makoto's low.
The pull.
And the jump forward. He's going to try and make his way out of it, but he can't. They take him down.
Miposhka, what a beast.
So if they can go for more, Lol should be fine here. Okay, no,
nope.
He's definitely not. Q's got the toss back up. 23's around, wasn't able to quite jump back over towards Miposhka. So again, 23 doing his best to pick up some action, getting involved quite early, coming towards the mid lane at 12 minutes in. Now, I feel like 23 realizes he's got to be a little bit more involved than maybe he would have hoped for. He can't sit back and farm he's got to start adding to the pressure now.
They gotta play cleaner, they gotta play faster. Ursa had a 12-minute treads Battle Fury. That is absurd, these timings. He's almost level 11 as well. He is set up for success.
Uh-oh.
And Mikoto will jump away. Wow.
I mean, Yatoro is going to be feeling very, very good.
This is incredible. Yeah, they're making the instant move. They see the Ursa go top. It's an instant smoke. So 23 might just be able to set up onto him here. Yatoro is a bit far forward.
Trying for the Red Grim, and they'll get it off. 23. He's going to knock them back. Take down the two of them straight away. They could look for more here, potentially.
They strike
big
back.
pull here from Yatoro is trying to keep the distance. Talon, they'll attempt to dive in, and in fact, Mikoto, he will continue to do so. Jumps forward with the Remnant. Won't immediately be able to find Mirror. He's thinking about going again, but underneath the tier 2s, he doesn't want to dive. But a good setup, and once again, 23 doing a lot here. 7-1 and 2, playing active with the team.
This is a hype game already so far. 23 kills, 13 minutes. Of course, Ursa he's probably feeling the best in the overall game, but Talon definitely making some nice moves around the map. Early aggressive moves.
They'll catch Lal.
Nicely done. It's fun. There's so much action. I love watching the SEA teams. Talon, of course, the best coming out of that region. And they're going to have, I mean, what looks like pretty good timings, especially on Q. His blink, he's level 9 as well. That's actually, wow, what the hell? He's level 9. This Tiny is incredibly high level too. And Yatoro.
They're going to try and look to set up on him.
Maybe getting a bit greedy.
He's got the toss. The enrage will come off here from Yatoro, but rapid in from the side. Makoto's ready to turn up. Does get caught by the arrow. Tries for the TP out, Yatoro, but the damage from 23 is too much.
That's big money.
I mean, and Mikoto catching Mirror there. The damage enough from the sleight of fist, 16 to 10.
They're kicking up that pace.
They really are. This SF's looking pretty good.
And look at Mikoto and jabs immediately.
I mean, and that Doom, I don't think it's going to get him a kill.
Nope.
I think Mikoto is not going to care at all. Collapse will try and run.
Oh, cute play.
He's able to push himself to the side here, taking away the power from the Wildwing Ripper.
Okay.
He's actually able to get away.
That was pretty sick. And the Doom actually ends up saving him. Purges off the Arcane Rune, doesn't allow Mikoto to get his spells off and everything, of course, too. Alrighty. And as you saw the build there from Collapse, they want to take it late. They're just going for all farm. It's bots minus. Your favorite.
All right, let's see if they can get away with it. I think it's going to be difficult, though, with how Talon's playing.
Yes, Talon is really ramping up the pressure.
How's the items over 23? What kind of items are we going to get next from him?
He's huge.
Yeah. As soon as that BKB is online as his next one, they're just going to be go, go, go from Talon.
And Q has Blink coming out already, too.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, it's a fair amount of bounces, though. And big moves in these last few moments from Talon. Lane's probably not going exactly how they anticipated, but they're making up with it with their early game move rotations. But Spirit, now they also have a blink of their own on the Ursa. So Yatoro looking like he still wants to get involved. They know this is going to be a fighting game, so he has to go for this, especially because, I mean, it's very standard, but also because his Doom went for bots.
The Rune of Illusion.
Anytime the game state starts to slow down a little bit, though, that gold lead starts to trickle back towards Spirit.
Cute.
Can he get the setup?
Sentry down, but Lal immediately throws a smoke cloud into the trees. Red Grim's there. 23 pushes them back. They'll take down Meposhka.
And Laurel.
They'll be able to get on top of him with the toss. Q's able to make the jump. They take down a second. The arrow does hit onto 23. Can they save 23 Talon? They can't. 23 goes down.
Collapse here, too. Can you find jabs? Looks like they should be able to jabs.
I mean, Ollie and Q are here to help out. Q's back in with the jump. They're able to burst Yatoro. Q's back in, takes him out. Jabs will fall. See if the supports of Talon could clean up anything more. They've got the dust. They're looking towards Collapse here. Mikoto, they've managed to buy time here for the Emma to head over. They don't even need him to finish him off. Ollie and Q, they pretty much do it on their own. Q, he's ready to go again. Jumps in, another combo onto Mira. Q absolutely crushing that team fight.
These supports, they're so high level. Tiny's level 12, Ollie's level 10. He's got a drum.
Oh no, the supports, but meanwhile the mid laner, he's out of mana. Oh, this is like my pubs. I'm normally the Ember there. The supports, you know, they're doing everything and Ember just dies.
I mean, Q and Ollie are looking to go back in. They're like, okay.
They're like, all right. Looks like we got to do the carrying here, boys. Ollie and Q.
I mean, Laurel shows himself for a second.
All right. Not able to get the toss back.
No detection.
Nice, a fair bit of damage coming in with the Nature's Wrath as well. Jabs is TP'd over.
He's got Gleipnir.
I mean, yeah, Q and Ollie buying time here for the backup to come in. Lyle goes down. Q again. I think the cores can go AFK, really. Just let Q and Ollie close this game up. These guys are crushing it.
It's Roche time. I mean, this game is literally non-stop. 23-13, 18 minutes in. We had some crazy kill count, I think, in one of our games yesterday, but this one might be topping that. Oh, Q he is really bossing it up on this time.
Yeah, honestly, just as soon as the Avalanche, the toss were off cooldown, back to back, at least 4 times in a row there, making perfect jumps.
And 23, he had BKB queued. He's like, screw that. I'm going damage. This is the game for it. Look at his, I mean, he's literally just been around the top side the whole time.
Yeah, kill.
Mira will be able to get away before that Gleipnir comes out, but look at Q.
Q and Ollie.
He's on the hunt.
Ready to go again.
They found him.
Let the supports have the kill.
He gets it.
There we go, love it. Q and Ollie.
No longer a support. He's catching up to Laurel. Catching up to his Ember Spirit. They definitely saw the greed. I mean, they saw Bites Midas. They saw Battle Fury. They're like, let's go, baby.
Oh, here we go again, Q.
Another one.
He's ready to go again. Look at these guys go. It's all right. Nothing he can do. Let the support the good. Ollie takes the kill. I love this. Q and Ollie, let's go. I like these guys.
This is how Dota's meant to be played. Screw creeps, kill heroes. I mean, look at this. They immediately see a hero. They're running toward the mid lane as well. Really trying to punish greed. Miposhka.
Here we go. My favorite too, Q and Ollie. It's the Q and Ollie show.
It really is.
I'm afraid it is. It really is. These
Tip
two,
Ollie. Tip Q.
We need 2 MVPs for this game.
Yeah, this is phenomenal. More than a kill a minute on their side. It's actually 2 kills a minute in total in this game.
Who's actually been involved in more, Q or Ollie? It is Q.
It's Q,
Yeah,
I mean.
yeah, up to 22 at the 26.
He is a menace.
Yeah.
Never slowing down. He literally is. He's just a full-out core because he's so tanky too. The levels, like he's a 2,000 HP tiny, constantly with full mana, with blink. He's everywhere.
And doing it as well, because this tiny was picked up quite early in the draft, right?
Yep.
Which doesn't always work out for some teams.
No, it's first 2. Mira, hello, goodbye. Monster
kill for Q. Keep it up.
And
I mean, Spirit, what does Spirit do? They got to be seeing these supports just completely trashing them right now. They're like, we got to do something.
They're like, our Ursa had such good farm and stuff like that, but now nobody can move. They're just surrounding us at all moments.
Radiant are scanning.
There we go. Smoke from Spirit. They're trying to go on Q. That's the big mistake. That you don't go on Q. You don't go on this man and live to tell the tale.
Oh. Okay, maybe.
Well, you're not going to live.
You'll get big money, though.
You're going to die. Hey, Yatoro, dusted up. I mean, they got Q. It is a big kill, but cost them 2 hit kills. And, of course, you know, taking Yatoro off the game for 50 seconds, that never feels good. He should top net worth right now. You can't afford to have this Ursa dying.
Q playing perfectly, and I love his itemization. He's got the phase, he's going Yule Scepter, he's playing versus Ursa. It's a godly Yule's game. He's got the Philly Stone, so he's gonna get a quick collapse. As BKB isn't forced to use it. 23. Getting things going down bottom. Laurel has to be careful if he shows himself. I actually don't have a dust on Ollie. I wish every game was like this. This is great.
So many kills. Nearly 30 kills at just 21 minutes from Talon.
And I mean, to be honest with you, it's not like their itemization, it's not like it's not matching a bit of that greed that we did see coming out from Spirit with their Battle Fear, with their bots minus and stuff. It's the Gleipnir first from jabs that he got. Now he's going to go back for BKB. But 23, as we said, he went for like the crit, all these early game items, and they'll find another one.
Oh, Makoto with the kill steal there.
Fails to see.
That would have been Q's.
Usually you're against this. Usually you're all for your core players getting every single kill. I'm glad you're turning.
So what Spirit want to do here?
They got to move together.
Grouped up. Lyle's heading in.
Here comes Ollie, though.
Oh, Yatoro. He's in on a Ollie. Completely destroys him there. Get the Doom drop down onto Makoto, but 23's around. They can't push past this SF.
And Q is waiting in the wings.
Spirit want to keep going.
Q.
Bit of an awkward jump in this time round. The smoke screen will catch the two of them. And Q, he will go down. We'll see if the cores can clean up in it this time round for Talon. The Chain Frost gets thrown out.
Arrow.
He's going to get caught by it. 23's in trouble. He's going to get taken down low, and Yasura is able to finish him off. That's the Aegis gone.
Big kills.
See if they can go again on him. Looking towards 23, they can. Yeah, Collapse is just in with the BKB. Same for Yatura. They go straight for 23. He'll get the Requiem off, but he ends up going down.
Uh-oh.
And now the cleanup just continues. Team Spirit, they're going to be able to take them all down. As Yatoro, he's back on top. Double kill for him.
The group up worked. That was a sick hurricane there. Do you see that from Collapse? He pulled him back into the Meteor Hammer, right onto the Ember Spirit. That was pretty sweet. That Wild Wing play. Grouping up seems to be the answer from Team Spirit. And also, gotta be honest with you, Owen, Talon went very greedy, as we were mentioning. No BKB yet for the SF, and Jabs went Nullifier. Not BKB. That might be the earliest Nullifier I think I've ever seen purchased.
We'll see again. A lot of damage on that. That wasn't even the Requiem, that was just the dying Death Requiem. But not enough damage to burst through them. They're ready to come in on top of them with the BKB. As you say, overall, the 5v5 definitely seeming to be the weak point for Talon. We saw Talon kind of exploding with the moves earlier when they were getting this pick-off after pick-off after pick-off. Yeah, when Team Spirit decide to turn up as a 5-man, things get a little different.
And now the Ursa is set up. I mean, he's been set up for that success. Of course, got picked off a couple of times, but his items are coming out quick. Now, if he gets on top of that SF, even with BKB, he'll be able to just eat him alive. Same thing versus Nature's Prophet. I'm pretty shocked that Jabs did go for Nullifier. Even though, yes, versus Frost Shield.
11 seconds faster than the patch fast.
That's what I kind of figured. I mean, you don't really see this item picked up this early. Usually it's versus like Pugnas or something like that. Yes, you can see the benefit versus Frost Shield and versus Ursa and stuff like that, but it's a risk.
Not quite able to get the setup here in the mid. Team Spirit, they're prepared.
Mira shows himself. 3 heroes from Talon running at him. Now they're turning around. They have ward vision of Laurel for a second.
He wants to go in Makoto. And he'll be backed up by Q. Straight away they go for the Ricky. The smoke screen's going to get laid down though. Lal going to be able to buy times here. He's up in the air. Jumps back in aggressively. In fact, they'll look to take down Jabs. Lal, he jumps over towards the Aegis. Will still burn down to the Flame Guard of Makoto. Makoto's in though. He's in onto the Ember Spirit. Makoto, he's got one remnant to jump away. Tries to throw out the second one, but the Doom's there from Collapse. Makoto gets taken out. Yatoro commits him with the BKB.
He's on 23.
Bastards are there as well. Onto 23. 23 tries to stand his ground. He's up to the high ground. Goes through the Requiem. Will push back Yatoro. Only throwing in the impetus as he's trying to bring down this Ursa, but the controls there from Maposhka. Pulls back 23. 23 will die, but the Death Requiem does bring down Yatoro with him.
The supports.
They're cleaning up. Q and
They're
Ollie.
doing it.
They're back. You saw him before. We're going to get him again now. It's support versus support. Q versus Maposhka.
Blink in a second.
Oh, misses
Ooh.
the tree.
He's trying to
He
dodge.
knows where. Oh, no, he doesn't know where he is. Oh, but the courier!
Is it enough?
That'll do it. One more. Oh, the pull. Punch him.
Oh,
He can't hit.
can he throw it?
Yes, he can.
He misses.
Oh, he missed. And Maposhka lives there.
The supports.
It's the game of the supports, this one. Ain't nobody watching the cores this game.
There's some pretty crazy individual plays that are coming out here from both sides, though. That little Requiem 4-staff play from 23, super nice. Q, of course, getting the double stun, but then
Why is Jabs tipping Ollie there?
I mean, probably because he's probably doing less damage than Ollie is in this game.
Jabs. And the courier nearly having this one. This was close.
Wait a minute, I gotta look at these levels. Yeah. Oh my god.
So what levels have we got now?
Q is the highest level on his team.
Is he actually?
Oh my god. Now he's queuing up scaling items.
I was going to get this man an axe, get him an echo, get him a crit.
Yep. It's definitely time. I mean, looking at Ollie, he's definitely starting to get some of these items queued up. They bought a gem, so now trying to deal with a bit of this Ricky pressure, this bit of annoyance that's coming out from him. Super close game though, 35 to 23. Constant action. Let's keep it going.
What do we got? Roshan up in 30.
Okay. BKB, of course, as we saw, also finished for SF. Ollie, or Q on the prowl.
Oh, who's going to make the jump first?
23 shows himself.
Maybe it's just a bit of a bait.
Maybe. He's got to be careful, though. Doom back up in 10 seconds.
If you're doing the SF, though, the Ember's fine to play the fight.
Very true.
Collapse, he's got to think hard about the target.
Collapse also, I mean, he's of course still keeping up with farm since he went for this full greedy route. He does have a halberd. Very good this game versus the carry Enchantress. No, just kidding. Versus the Nature's Prophet in SF. But also versus the Ench. Definitely has its benefits. How close is Jabs to BKB? He is getting closer.
He's gonna have it.
But Roche is gonna die fast. Will they make it in time?
Ooh, I don't know. Yatoro takes it down pretty quickly.
They have vision though. The Enchantress creep. 23.
Q. He's going to try and start things out. We'll be able to put the BKB out from Collapse. Collapse just turns, drops the Doom straight away down in the SF. Yatoro's able to finish off Roche, pick up the Aegis. And take down 23, and they're ready to try and chase him from when Yatoro jumps forward over towards Oli. Makoto and Q, they just have to get on the escape. But Collapse, he's in with the blink, and on top of Q with the Infernal Blade. As Q, see if he can get his way out of this one. He can't. The Yule setup will be there into the hammer. As Team Spirit, they get the Roche, get the Aegis, and they take down 3.
This might be the most impactful Hurricane I've ever seen. This tornado creep early from Collapse, it's time and time again. He's either landing them with Meteor Hammers, pulling them into it. He's dooming people and pulling them back into the fights. It's doing a lot of work. Talon, they tried to go for this like toss play into Requiem. You saw Y23 was channeling it, but they actually just get turned on immediately. 2K lead, I think now for... I mean, they had like a 1K lead a little bit earlier, but now it does feel like Spirit, they're starting to get full control of this game.
Yeah, it's getting to that point where, you know, we were definitely concerned it could happen at the start of this, right? The Ursa, Yatoro did have such a great start. There were some hiccups in the mid-game, but back at the top net worth and the playing field, a fantastic one to be the Ursa on this game when you consider the heroes.
Hope they're all right. Hopefully his eyes are okay. I don't know if they didn't say anything this time, but and now it's headphones. Okay.
Headphones.
Oh, kalma lang kalma. Relax lang. Relax lang.
This is an unbelievably wild game, but yeah, big timings now. Yatoro, the second Roche, it's the big one. He's got Aegis, he gets a free shard, and now he's got Abyssal Blade. He also gets a Mindbreaker picked up, one of the better items you can get versus the Ember Spirit. The Abyssal, it's going to be so impactful versus both this Ember and this Shadow Fiend. He might just be able to kill them 100-0 with it. It's a very quick one as we see there, because his farm has been pretty ridiculous this game. Even though there's been so much action, even though he has died 6 times, he has also gotten 12 kills. And he has gotten, I think, some of those big ones, especially onto that Tiny that we saw.
So back on here with the push. Team Spirit straight towards this top tier 2. See what they can get during this 4 minutes of Aegis.
Talon is setting up anyway. Arrow.
He's going to scout things out. Jabs. Trying with the setup onto Yatoro, but he's easily able to make his way out of the Sprout. Collapse is going to jump in very aggressively. They don't want to get in underneath the tower here, Team Spirit. Yatoro is on top of Jabs. Jabs in trouble. They'll force the side, pop the BKB. Another Sprout contains Yatoro for now. Arrow will fly forward, but only 3 able to put the BKB in time before it hits. See if they can set up here for the respawn. He's looking for the Requiem timing. He's going to be able to push back Yatoro, but Yatoro did manage to get the Earthshock off in time. Doesn't matter. The burst is still there, Team Spirit. They'll lose their Ursa.
I love Talon. This is so exciting.
I guess what Team Spirit, do you think they just weren't expecting Talon to set up as heavily as they were around that tier 2? Because
I don't think so.
Normally teams, you know, teams pushing the tier 2 with an Aegis, most teams would let that go. Talon, they say no.
No mercy. I mean, Jabs, his Nullifier, now with his BKB, is working well in Laurel.
In with the Avalanche to put a stop to the TP from Lal. Talon, that's after a moment where Team Spirit took the roast, they get Aegis, they get these 3 kills. Back in action, Talon, they're the ones smashing the fight.
Up top, the 2 supports. They're looking for 23. Jabs is going to come in, though. He's going to bail him out. Can the push get away?
He's going to be found with a glide net.
Whoop. Headband.
In fact, Jabs, he'll be able to turn with the Sprout. He'll say, okay, we'll go for Miposhka. We'll take that mirror instead.
It's a bigger kill.
And now they can maybe get the push going, Talon. Down this top lane. They got the creeps with them.
I think this game is so crazy. Level 20 on the Tiny. It continues to be the same level or higher as his cores. Makoto has definitely taken a step back, though. You see his net worth, it's reflected. He's gone full defensive. No Maelstrom, nothing like that. Just BKB into Lincolns, just trying to survive. There's more than enough damage on his team that we've seen from these supports.
No, absolutely, I like it. Buying the Lincolns to put it on Q. He knows who he needs to buff.
Game continues to be pretty wild, even though it felt like Spirit, they've got a hand in the game, or a big hand in the game when they get the Aegis and the Shard. Talon still showing they can fight back always. Jabs now, of course, we saw him hit 20, so the leash talent is online, can be very annoying versus some of these heroes. And yeah, the Lincoln is done. And Ollie now, a pretty big pickup because there was so many fights, he actually ran out of drum charges like 10 minutes ago. So now he's got a full set of those.
Jabs hits the 20. It's got the leash talent. And Spirit, they want to look for a fight.
Sure do. They got Doom available again.
See who they can jump. They know that Talon's waiting in the trees. And in fact, Q is able to make the jump first. Gets it with the 3-man avalanche. The change catches them as well. Collapses. He's forced to pop an early BKB. And here's the aggression from Makoto. Jumps in with the Remnant. Closes his gap in on towards Yatoro. Sleight of fist as well. The break's there. Yatoro's got to run. The chains are there. Yatoro also forced to put the BKB collapse. He tries to jump back in, but they completely destroy him.
He tried to war stop. It looked like he was going to get a 4-man one, but something happened. Something stopped him.
And yeah, Q, he's been shoved in here to try and see if he can get more. Does he want to go into the high ground of the base? Not quite. Got the creeps coming in down mid. They can look for the tier 2. We'll see if they want to push for more. It's a full minute without collapse.
You could feel the benefit of this Linken's. Like, Yatoro's like, wait, I can't actually pistol him. He's got Linken's, so he just runs at them with this Ember Spirit, and now they're the ones actually knocking on the towers. 50 seconds without a Doom.
He doesn't want to buy back a collapse. It feels rough.
BKB's all 3 on cooldown of Talon. Same to be said, though, for Spirit. There's our on cooldown also.
Throw out a Chain Frost, but Talon will happily let that bounce about themselves.
They've got the Treants also. He summons them. I mean, it doesn't
Oh, and he's in again! Q takes down Mirror. He's going to get jumped by Yatoro, but Yatoro's going to get sent up in the air by the Yule Scepter. Q trying to escape from the bear, and he's able to do so. They're forced out. Q's going to live, and Yatoro, he's the one that has to be careful. They'll lose Lyle on the front lines.
Oh,
the mid-racks are taken out by the Treants. Talon, they can keep on going.
Q, what did he have, like 1% HP or something? Somehow lives, Yules and saves himself, and now push continues. Doom is going to be respawning, but now they don't have the Ricky.
And they're on the verge of maybe losing a second set of racks here.
Holy crap. Talon. They are so exciting to watch. 41 to 26 in 34 minutes.
Well, they're going to try and go here. It's all right. And he's in onto Jabs. Jabs is going to get forced out to the side. They'll get the control with the pullback from Imposhka to take him out.
Yatoro's got to be careful. BKB's down.
And they want to go in. In fact, look at this jump from Makoto. He's getting beyond the racks there. He wants to keep going. Jabs has got the glide mid control onto Imposhka. Imposhka goes down. He'll buy back immediately. The barracks are falling. Another buyback as well from Large jump forward from Collapse. Team Spirit, they really want to try and take this fight, but Q's in with the avalanche to toss on towards Collapse. Yatoro, he's trying to focus down Jabs, but Jabs able to get out to the side. 23 pushes them all away with the Requiem. They'll lose Lyle. There's a dieback on the Ricky. Talon, Jabs in trouble. They're on top of the Prophet with the toss. Q is trying to save its Prophet, but the Nature's Prophet still goes down. Overall, though, Yatoro, can he step back to the base in time? Makoto and Q, they look another to try and chase. See if Q wants to get in with the blink. He's thinking about it.
Of course he does.
He's in with a jump. Straight on top of them under the tier 4s. Gets the toss back in the chains onto Yatoro. 23 stepping up. Yatoro has to walk away. Collapse. He tries to get in onto Q, but Q, he's able to live through at least the damage to the Doom. He will die to Yatoro, but Yatoro had to commit pretty deep for this one. He's got the ult back up. He's able to stand his ground. He turns towards 23. Yatoro, he's doing it. He's taken down a second. He looks over towards Makoto. They'll get the Ember as well. Triple kill for Yatoro. Team Spirit will hold on. And they keep that top racks alive. Does cost them some buybacks here. 2 buybacks coming into play there from Spirit, but they will defend.
This game is absolutely insane. There's like 40,000 damage done in that last team fight from both sides. Pretty ridiculous. I think I saw, yeah, Nullifier Doom came out there. Somehow Collapse did pick it up a bit earlier. Didn't even notice that.
MKB done for Yatoro now as well.
And he's 25 now after these consecutive kills. Jabs buying back very aggressively, trying to push forward. Maybe this time Q got a little over-aggressive, a little overzealous versus Yatoro. And Rage did come back up, as you mentioned, and he's able to get big cleanup kills. And I think, what, the gem also? Yeah, they did get the gem there at the end. Still no telling who's got the advantage or disadvantage in this game, as Talon's been fighting back hard, even though this Ursa's massive. Still making crazy things happen.
Yeah, I guess sort of the only difference really when it comes to what can occur from the outcome of these team fights is the fact that, for Talon, they push the base a whole lot quicker, right?
Sure.
So for Spirit, they're going to need a fair few more favorable fights and build a bit more of a lead before they themselves are in a point where they can really threaten the base.
And Laurel, he shows himself bottom for a second. He is very dead.
Dead again for a long time. 70 seconds he's out.
And Jabs, I was mentioning the Nullifier, of course, has its benefits this game, and we're seeing it a lot. Of course, it goes a little weird at the moment that he bought it, but ends up paying off massively. He's literally getting it onto Yatoro almost every fight. So all these, overpower and everything that's coming out, it just gets instantly dispelled off of him. Only a 1K separation between the two teams. All up to execution. Q has a Shadow Blade. He's going for Silver Edge. Continue to be on par with his cores in levels. But as we mentioned, Yatoro, level 25. Doom also collapsed, getting pretty close to it.
Yes, Yatoro really did play that last fight very, very well.
Roche respawns, both teams aware of it. Jabs not quite at his AC just yet. He did go for that aggressive buyback to try to put things on Talon, though. Smoking up, looking for a jump, trying to catch Spirit
They're going to head straight into the triangle here. The smoke will dispel. There's going to be Q's getting jumped. Yatoro's in with the BKB. They take down the Tiny. Collapse is looking for the Doom target. See who he settles for. Going back for now, and in fact, there's going to be the buyback from Q. Collapse plus the BKB immediately. It's time to be sent from Makoto. Makoto commits in with the BKB for the bash for Yatoro gets him. Makoto's gone.
Jabs in.
He's trying with the control on towards the Doom, but the vision is not quite there. As Team Spirit, they're ready to get back in. They jump straight forward on towards Jabs. 22 gets the Requiem off, but Jabs, he's been taken out. Of course, his buyback's still on cooldown. Makoto's got to be careful. He brought back for this fight. 23 pots the BKB. Jumps to the blink, close the gap on a collapse. But indeed, it's right underneath the nose of the Ursa.
That was a big mistake.
As Yatoro takes out another, and he's ready for more. Makoto also gone. And that's a dieback from him. Team Spirit taking this team fight. And with that, they'll have more than enough time and space to go for the Roshan, and maybe more. 4 dead on Talon without buybacks.
And it's another really big Roche. It's the Aghanim Scepter for Yatoro. Oh, the creep? Is it? Oh, okay, get rid of the creep just in case. Alrighty. He'll be able to claim it.
There we go, Ags. Aegis, jeez, he's got it all, Yatoro.
Now they're in a comfortable spot as 23 with a pretty, honestly, a pretty psycho blink coming in there. Blinks into the Ursa when he has all 9 of his overpowers plus another round of it, so he just eats him alive.
You've got to be aware of the bear here. Yatoro, absolutely terrifying at this point of the game.
Chaos was favoring Talon for some time, but now Spirit really getting the ball rolling. Level 26 Ursa. A lot of downtime here for Talon too. And now this Ursa, I mean, he's been massive the whole game, but now he's feeling pretty unkillable.
This is sort of the timing in this kind of draft, at least against this kind of draft, that the Ursa's really going to excel. And yeah, Yatoro's just pushing it to the limits here and beyond it. Playing these last fights masterfully as they bear.
Ollie, see you later.
See how much damage they can do to the base here, Team Spirit.
They've got quite a bit of time. Glyph will come out. They can keep going, though.
Should at least be able to get 1 set of Rex. See if they find the time to take a second. Obviously, only the top one available here. Bottom lane, still Tower standing out on the map.
Yeah, they can keep going for sure. Jabs even shows himself for a second. Laurel almost
very close to finding him. Very, very close, but 1 set taken down in the mid. Going for the top as well, Yatoro.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks are under attack.
It looks like indeed they will get this full set. So Team Spirit, full 2 sets of barracks taken away now from Talon.
Dire's top barracks.
The greed. I mean, I can't even mention it. The greed paying off, of course, but this Doom now also massive. Octarine, overwhelming blink. He's pretty much 6-slotted. Timeless Relic. And yeah, they keep going. Anyone they find is just pretty much instantly dead. And 23, he's found.
Oh, they're in on top of him. He pots the BKB. It won't save him. The bear's too strong. Out for 90 seconds. I mean, yeah, Yatoro pretty much got 40 minutes in, 40k net worth. Obviously buffed up by the pickups from Roshan, but still a very impressive amount of gold on this Ursa to see at this point of the game.
Waiting on the high ground.
And he's ready to go again. Yatoro, he's looking for Ollie. Ollie will try and get the heal off, but the stun connects. Ollie goes down.
They might just hit tier 4.
I think they can look to try and push for the end here, Team Spirit.
Meteor Hammer, very effective here.
His middle tower is under attack.
32k gold lead, but they'll respect the buyback here for a moment.
It's just the one though. 23, 600 gold short of buyback himself.
Let me continue going. They're pinging Yatoro. He's protected. Lincoln's thrown on him.
And in fact, collapse. He's going to be able to get him with the jump on the Jabs.
Toss back.
They're what they're doing. They're trying to get Jabs desperately back towards the fountain so he can heal up, but it means that the Ancient's exposed. They're just not going to close this Team Spirit. Talon, is there anything they can do to push him off? Mishkoto jumps in with the Remnants, trying to put some sort of a slowdown to this siege, but Yatoro pots the BKB. He's looking to close this one up, and he'll be able to do so as this game one goes to Team Spirit.
Damn.